Someone dug up this old footage of Tucker Carlson on Dancing with the Stars, and Gen Z is beside themselves.
Political journalist Tucker Carlson and his professional partner Elena Granyenko.
My name is Tucker Carlson. I'm a journalist. I wrote for magazines and newspapers for about 10 years, and I've been in television news for about 6. There are some unknown number of Israeli forces, in the hundreds, maybe the thousands. When I first got the call about doing this, I thought, they must be calling the wrong guy. My dance experience consists of drinking too much at a couple rehearsal dinners. It's all about the wedding performance, baby.
That actually isn't the craziest thing I found out about him recently either. He was a deadhead.
Oh, I love the Grateful Dead. The Grateful Dead are the best band in the world. Their music is marvelous. You wouldn't even believe it. There's so much energy. It just goes all around, everywhere. It's the best in the world. The people are the nicest, the girls are the best, the nicest looking, and they're the happiest people that you will find anywhere.
I kind of love that for him. I feel like he could rock tie-dye.
What kind of hippie am I, man? I'm a business hippie.
Shocking information has come out about the Time's Up movement in Hollywood. Halsey and Glenn Close say the Grammys and the Oscars are rigged, the royal family is upset about the crown, and Nike and Coca Cola are some of the biggest frauds to ever fraud. I'm Alex Clark, and this is POPlitics. Remember, the Time's Up movement hasn't gotten a lot of publicity lately. It's the nonprofit that is supposed to help victims of sexual harassment in Hollywood and the workplace. Reese Witherspoon, Amy Schumer, and Brie Larson are a few people on the board. Well, come to find out, the New York Post investigated them and discovered that the majority of the donations they get go straight to salaries, not to helping victims.
Time's up, girl. Bye.
A group called Charity Navigator recommends that nonprofits spend 75% of their revenues on their mission and 25% on administration. Time's Up spent 38% on salaries alone. The numbers are bad. Over $1.4 million was spent on salaries, while only $312,000 was spent on victims.
Oh, well, that's embarrassing.
If you think this virtue signaling fraud is bad, wait till you hear what I got coming up in the show. It gets worse. This story is my spicy spotlight today, so go to tpusa.com/livefeed for more. Halsey was snubbed from getting a Grammy nomination and decided to call out the Academy in a bold public move, saying that winning a Grammy isn't about talent, it's about who you know. You know I'm bad in love. She said, I've been thinking and wanted to choose my words carefully because a lot of people have extended sympathy and apology to me since the Grammy nominations. The Grammys are an elusive process. It can often be about behind-the-scenes private performances, knowing the right people, campaigning through the grapevine with the right handshakes and bribes that can be just ambiguous enough to pass as not bribes. And if you get that far, it's about committing to exclusive TV performances and making sure you help the Academy make their millions in advertising on the night of the show. And if they laugh, then come on. She wasn't the only celebrity to call out Hollywood award shows, though. Glenn Close just made a spicy statement about Gwyneth Paltrow not deserving her Oscar in 1999 for Shakespeare in Love.
I'm not gonna be ignored.
She said, I remember the year Gwyneth Paltrow won over that incredible actress who was in Central Station, and I thought, what? It doesn't make sense. She went on to say that really who wins has a lot more to do with how much publicity they can bring the organization and how much money they have.
This is a big problem. You just can't throw money at it and make it go away.
Gentlemen, I've decided there will be no investigation now. If you excuse me, I'll go away.
I think part of the reason ratings have tanked for these award shows is because people have figured this out. We can tell that it's rigged, and not only that, but we're sick of being lectured to and told that we're bad people because we're conservative. Put those two things together and no duh, you're gonna lose a significant amount of viewers. The movie magic is gone.
Turn off the TV.
The culture secretary for the royal family asked Netflix to add a health warning at the beginning of episodes of The Crown, claiming that the show is fiction because the UK government is worried that young viewers who didn't live through things like Princess Diana's life will actually mistake the show as true. And I'm pretty sure Netflix actually did it.
Bloody hell.
I think most people would agree it's fiction, but not for the same reason the royal family's saying so. Most Brits probably think the show, especially this Princess Diana season, sugarcoats just how bad her marriage to Prince Charles actually was. The show doesn't even depict half of it.
Yes, indeed. Very old engine. Right, right.
Cheerio, good on you, mate.
Watch the documentary Diana in her own words, which is also on Netflix. The royal family is just pissed off that all the work they've done to repair Prince Charles and Camilla's image is being ruined, and Gen Z knows that Charles and Camilla are probably going to hell.
Wow. That is brutal.
According to the New York Times, Nike and Coca Cola are among the major companies and business groups lobbying Congress to weaken a bill right now. The bill is called the Uyghur Forced Labor Prevention Act, and it would ban imported goods made with forced labor in China's Xinjiang region, where imprisoned Uyghur Muslims are forced to make goods in their concentration camps. Now, Nike claims they don't have any Uyghur Muslims working at their factories there. However, according to a report published in March by the Australian Strategic Policy Institute that cited state media, the factory employed around 800 Uyghur workers at the end of 2019 and produced more than 7 million pairs of shoes for Nike each year. Plus, why would their lobbyists be fighting against a bill in Congress that allegedly wouldn't impact Nike?
I don't believe you.
The labor camps can't be real. Nike would never support it. Thanks to evidence in the Colin Kaepernick ads, we know that they fight for the oppressed, right?
Believe in something, even if it means sacrificing everything.
Maybe they should change that quote to believe in something, even if it means sacrificing the Uyghurs.
He don't want to play. He wants to be a martyr.
Hear me out. What if Nike is using Colin Kaepernick and using black people as a shield to deflect from the super sinister business dealings that they have going on? Nike is profiteering off the alleged oppressed while they act as the literal oppressor in another country.
Doesn't look good, Coach.
Corporate wokeness is a marketing scheme. It's a way to make money. It's a feel-good campaign, a virtue signal. And progressives lap it all up because it looks good, even if it's not actually doing good.
I think we got off on the wrong foot.
Coca-Cola is also sourcing their sugar from Xinjiang, and other brands like H&M, Campbell's Soup, Patagonia, Costco, and Adidas also have ties to the forced labor camps. These big brands are woke in the streets and woke in the tweets, but sellouts in the sheets. They aren't in the business of morals, they're in the business of projecting, pointing a finger at us and claiming that we don't care about institutional racism while they're literally stoking the fire to make sure it keeps burning. You need to wake up, not woke up.
They're good, so they're stupid and trusting.
If you thought that story was fire, just wait, there's more.
Hot Take Tuesday.
Obama says that he'd give Drake his stamp of approval to play him in a movie one day if Drake was down. I guess Drake has expressed before that he'd like to play Obama. You know, I'm not sure if Drake is the right candidate for that, no pun intended. I could see Will Smith, though, before Drake.
I'm an adult. I can handle this. I'm okay.
Okay, The Bachelor's Victoria Fuller and Daddy Dave Portnoy might be dating. They went furniture shopping at Restoration Hardware on her story.
I think I've been very funny the entire time, and Victoria keeps being like, be funny.
Dave can do better. Let's just be honest. She still seems like a snake.
How can you really trust anything that comes out of her mouth?
And Jay Cutler posted a video on Instagram with Very Cavallari star Shannon Ford, who Kristen had previously fired from the show. It's petty, it's juicy, and fans are living for it.
The tea is exceptionally good today.
Need to know if I'm normal for this? I am not married, no kids, yet lately I have been all about reading parenting articles and following different companies on Instagram that are for kids. In my mind, I just don't want to forget them for the future, but I can't tell if I'm a total weirdo for this or if any other single conservatives do the same thing. I guess I just feel like I'm preparing to be like a really good parent one day. I don't know what's up with me. I swear to God, I'm not pregnant.
What a weirdo.
Welcome to the show. We are on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and pretty much every single podcast platform if you want to listen to us on the go. Make sure you subscribe. Leave us a 5-star review. Before you go anywhere, double tap the heart. Tell me in the comments what you think about this Time's Up revelation and the UK government calling the crown fictional. DM this episode to 2 friends who love Tucker Carlson and hit the save button. When you do that, it helps our content to pop up more in the algorithm so more people can find us. We're back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. It's pop culture without the propaganda every single day. I'm Alex Clark, and this is POPlitics. Click Click below to watch yesterday's episode. Please subscribe, thumbs up, share this video, and ring the bell for notifications so you never miss the Conservative. And make sure you're following this show at POPlitics on Instagram for even more CUTEservative content.